Welcome to my channel Official History of Coins and 3 coin history enthusiasts. Today we're diving into the world of numismatic royalty, holding a piece of foundational American legacy right in the palm of your hand. First up, let us journey back to a landmark moment in modern American coinage. The George Washington presidential dollar was born from an ambitious congressional act, the Presidential $1 Coin Act of 2005. This was not a simple redesign. It was a monumental project to honor every single U.S. president in a sequence of circulating coins. The vision was profound. This program sought to rekindle public interest in the dollar coin while creating a beautiful, educational series for generations to collect. Each coin would tell a story, and who better to launch this historic parade than the indispensable man, the father of the nation himself, George Washington. Minting of this inaugural coin commenced in 2007 with immense public fanfare. The U.S. Mint produced these coins for circulation, but also crafted special versions for collectors, understanding that the significance of this first issue would be timeless. It was a new chapter for American currency. Now, let's examine what makes this specific coin an artifact. Its design is rich with intentional symbolism. The majestic portrait of Washington on the obverse is adapted from the famous Gilbert Stuart painting, capturing his resolute and dignified presence at the dawn of the Republic. Turn the coin over, and you are greeted by the awe-inspiring image of the Statue of Liberty. This powerful reverse design, used for every president in the series, ties each leader back to the core ideals of freedom and democracy that Washington fought to establish. The edge of the coin is inscribed with powerful mottos and the year of minting. But here is where the story gets thrilling for a collector. While millions of these coins were minted for general circulation, the true value lies in specific, pristine conditions and elusive errors. A standard circulated Washington dollar is common, but we are not talking about those today. We are discussing the gems that escaped into the world. The extraordinary value is unlocked in flawless examples graded as perfect MS 70 by professional services. These are coins that left the mint in a state of absolute perfection, never touched by human hands, preserved in their original glory. They are the pinnacle of the minting art. Furthermore, certain mint marks and finishes command astonishing premiums. The proof versions, struck with exquisite detail on specially prepared planchets for collectors, possess a deep, mirror-like background that makes Washington's portrait seem to come alive. These are miniature masterpieces. Perhaps the most captivating are the legendary error coins. Imagine a George Washington dollar missing its edge lettering, a smooth-edged wonder that slipped through rigorous quality control. These mint errors are the holy grails for serious numismatists, representing fascinating mistakes in a process designed for flawlessness. So, to the pivotal question, is it truly valuable? Beyond any shadow of a doubt, yes. Its value is a fusion of historical primacy, superior condition, and numismatic rarity. As the first in a historic series honoring the American presidency, this coin holds an irreplaceable position in the canon of U.S. currency. Its value is also emotional. You are not holding a mere dollar. You are holding a tribute to the man who set the standard for the presidency. This tangible connection to George Washington and the very launch of a grand national project imbues it with a worth that far exceeds its face value. Let's talk numbers that reflect this immense worth. While a circulated coin is nominal, a perfect MS 70 graded specimen from the San Francisco proof strike can command prices well over $100. The value is a testament to its perfection. The rare error coins, however, exist in a different financial stratosphere. A George Washington dollar missing its edge lettering, depending on the mint mark and its grade, has been known to sell for several $1,000s at prestigious auction houses. These are the coins that make headlines. But the maximum value is not a static number. It is a potential waiting to be realized. With each passing year, as collections are completed and top-tier specimens become harder to find, the market for a perfect, first year of issue presidential coin only strengthens. Its value is on a historical incline. For the astute collector or the fortunate individual who discovers one, this coin represents a unique opportunity. It is a chance to own a foundational piece of a modern American collecting saga, a coin that will forever be listed as #1 in the presidential dollar series. This is your moment to act. Examine your coins, search your collections, and look for that gleaming portrait of Washington. If you possess a proof set, an uncirculated roll, or a coin with a mysterious smooth edge, you may be sitting on a significant asset. Do not let this legacy slip through your fingers. Have your coin professionally authenticated and graded. Unlock the true monetary potential of your American treasure. The journey from 2007 to today has been building towards the recognition of these coins as valuable modern classics. Secure your piece of presidential history. The George Washington dollar is far more than its denomination. It is the first chapter in a story of American leadership, and for the right coin, the financial reward is as substantial as the legacy it carries. Your numismatic fortune awaits. Next coin. This is a United States presidential $1 coin bearing the portrait of the second president, John Adams. Its story is one of intellectual legacy, numismatic precision, and collecting strategy that positions it not as a mere piece of currency, but as a tangible asset with a thrilling future. The John Adams dollar entered the national stage in 2007 as part of that ambitious and historic series designed to honor every former president. Adams was the second coin released, immediately following George Washington, securing his place at the very forefront of this modern collecting saga from its very first year of production. The historical weight this coin carries is immense. John Adams was a foundational philosopher of American independence, a fierce advocate for the rule of law, and the devoted guardian of a peaceful transition of power. His presidency set critical precedents, and this coin is a miniature monument to that complex and essential legacy. From a pure collecting standpoint, being the second coin in a sequential series grants the John Adams dollar a permanent and privileged position. Complete sets are the ultimate goal for collectors, and any series is only as strong as its foundational issues. Adams is a cornerstone, without which a collection has an irreparable gap. Minting details are where we begin to separate the common from the extraordinary. While millions were struck for circulation, our focus is on the coins that were crafted not for commerce, but for preservation. These are the brilliant uncirculated and proof strikes from Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The coins that hold the promise of significant future value are those preserved in absolute mint state perfection. A John Adams dollar that has been professionally graded at the MS 70 or PR 70 level represents a flawless artifact, a pinnacle of the minting craft for that year, with no imperfections visible even under magnification. Current value for a standard circulated Adams dollar is modest, as it should be for a circulating coin. However, the market for pristine, graded examples tells a completely different story and points to a compelling future trajectory. These coins are already trading for a solid premium over their face value. A brilliant uncirculated example from the Denver or Philadelphia Mint in a high grade can consistently command prices between $25 and $50 in the current market. This is not speculation. This is established value for a quality numismatic item with historical significance. The proof versions, with their deep mirror backgrounds and frosty, cameo-style portraits, reside in a higher echelon. A perfect PR 70 graded John Adams proof coin regularly sells in the range of $100 to $150, confirming the demand for premium quality. Now, let us discuss the true engines of future value growth, rarity, and condition. As time passes, the number of these coins in top-tier grades becomes finite. Coins are lost, damaged, or collected, gradually shrinking the available supply for serious collectors seeking perfection. This diminishing supply, paired with the enduring demand from collectors completing the presidential series, creates a powerful economic principle that favors the holder of a high-grade coin. The future is not about mintages alone. It is about the availability of superlative specimens. The maximum potential value for a standard, high-grade John Adams dollar is impressive, but we must also consider the wild card of mint errors. A coin missing its edge lettering, or with a double die obverse, transforms from a collectible into a numismatic celebrity. For a severe and dramatic error on a John Adams dollar, the maximum sales price could reach into the thousands of dollars at a major auction. These are the headline-making coins that shatter expectations and redefine what is possible for a modern issue. Therefore, asking if this coin can be valuable in the future is not the right question. The correct question is, how valuable can it become? The trajectory is decidedly upward for gem-quality examples. Its value is fortified by its historical primacy, its series position, and the relentless pursuit of condition rarity. At this very moment, the maximum you could sell a perfect, top population John Adams proof for is likely in the range of $150 to $200. But that is today's price. The market for modern key coins in perfect grades has shown a consistent pattern of gradual, steady appreciation. Your action today is what secures that future value. If you possess a John Adams dollar, especially in original mint packaging or in immaculate condition, your next step is clear and critical. You must have it professionally authenticated and graded by a leading service. This act of grading encapsulates your coin in a tamper-proof holder, assigns it a definitive grade, and elevates it from a raw coin to a certified numismatic asset. It is the single most important step to unlocking and protecting its maximum financial potential. Do not underestimate this piece of modern history. It is a strategic asset in the collecting world. By securing and preserving a high-grade John Adams presidential dollar, you are not just holding a coin. You are holding an appreciating piece of America's presidential story, with a market that is waiting to recognize its worth. The future value of this coin is a story you can write through proactive preservation. Protect it, grade it, and position yourself to benefit from the enduring demand for quality. The John Adams dollar is a silent investment in history, and its financial narrative is still being written. Start your chapter now. Second coin, the James Madison Presidential Dollar Coin, a gleaming testament to American history, represents far more than its $1 face value. This coin, often sought after by collectors and patriots alike, captures the essence of a founding father whose intellect shaped the nation. The desire to own this piece of tangible history is immense, with thousands of collectors actively seeking to add it to their collections, driving a vibrant market where passion meets investment. Struck by the United States Mint in 2007, this coin was born as part of the groundbreaking presidential $1 coin program. This ambitious initiative, authorized by Congress, aimed to honor each deceased U.S. president in the order they served, revitalizing the dollar coin in circulation and educating a new generation on presidential history. The Madison dollar, the fourth release in this prestigious series, arrived with significant fanfare. Its design is a masterwork of numismatic art. The obverse features a stunningly detailed portrait of James Madison himself, created by the skilled hands of United States Mint sculptor-engraver Don Everhart. This is not a mere sketch, but a profound rendering of the father of the Constitution, capturing his thoughtful and resolute character. The inscription, Fourth President, and his years in office, 1809 to 1817, frame the portrait with dignity. Turn the coin over, and you are greeted by the magnificent Statue of Liberty, a powerful symbol synonymous with American freedom. This reverse, common to the entire series, was designed by another master engraver, Joseph Minna. The edge of the coin holds a secret and a shield. It is inscribed with the mottos, "In God We Trust," "E Pluribus Unum," "The Year of Minting," and the mint mark, elements that add layers of authenticity and collectability. Now, let us address the paramount question, its current value. While millions were minted for circulation, the true treasure lies in pristine, uncirculated specimens. A standard uncirculated James Madison dollar may command a modest premium. However, the coin's value skyrockets when we enter the realm of exceptional quality and rare errors. Gem-quality coins graded in perfect MS-70 condition by professional services can be valued at over $150 to $200. But the crown jewel, the pinnacle of value, resides in the proof versions. Struck with specially polished dies on polished planchets at the San Francisco Mint, these proof coins are mirror-like works of art. A flawless James Madison proof $1 coin, graded PR 70 DCM, deep cameo, represents the absolute zenith of the series. These perfection specimens have reached prices exceeding $300 to $500 in public auctions and private sales, a true testament to their desirability. The history of this coin is inextricably linked to the man it honors. James Madison was the chief architect of the U.S. Constitution and the Bill of Rights, the very bedrock of American liberty. Owning this coin is not just owning a piece of metal. It is holding a symbol of the intellectual foundation of the Republic. The 2007 minting date connects us directly to the bicentennial of his presidency, making it a timely tribute. Why was this coin built? It was created to ensure the legacy of America's leaders is literally pressed into the hands of its citizens. The Presidential Dollar program was a visionary project to create a circulating legacy, though collecting ultimately became its primary domain. Each coin, like Madison's, serves as a portable monument, a daily reminder of the giants upon whose shoulders modern America stands. The demand for this coin is fueled by series collectors who aim to complete the entire presidential set, a quest that requires the Madison piece. Historical enthusiasts, scholars, and those with a deep reverence for constitutional principles specifically seek out this coin to honor Madison's unparalleled contribution. Its value is sustained and grown by this dedicated and growing community. When assessing its value, one must never confuse rarity with worth. While not the rarest coin by mintage, its value is high due to its supreme historical significance and the relentless demand for high-grade examples. The market for premium numismatic products is robust, and key coins in top condition, like this one, consistently appreciate, outperforming many traditional investments. Consider the texture, the weight, the sheen of a proof Madison dollar. It is a miniature masterpiece, a disc of history that reflects light and legacy in equal measure. This is an heirloom piece, an object meant to be passed down through generations, carrying with it the story of a nation's founding principles and increasing in both sentimental and monetary value as time progresses. The minting process itself adds to the lore. Coins struck at the San Francisco Mint, bearing the S.Mint mark, carry an aura of superior craftsmanship inherited from the classic coinages of old. These are not mere tokens. They are the descendants of double eagles and Morgan dollars, born from the same tradition of excellence. To own a James Madison presidential dollar in its highest grade is to own a fragment of America's soul. It is a direct, physical link to the debates in Philadelphia, to the drafting of the foundational documents that govern the land. This connection is priceless, and the market reflects that intangible value with substantial, concrete figures. The auction records speak for themselves. When these coins cross the block, spirited bidding frequently ensues. Collectors recognize the opportunity to secure a perfect grade example of a modern classic, knowing that as time passes, the population of these top-tier coins remains fixed, while the number of collectors seeking them only expands. This coin represents a unique convergence of accessibility and exclusivity. Anyone can own a circulated example for a small premium, inviting all to participate in history. Yet, the pursuit of the flawless proof, that masterpiece in miniature, is a chase for the elite, a trophy that signifies both discerning taste and a commitment to preserving heritage. Imagine this coin as the centerpiece of a collection. It commands respect. It tells a story of philosophical genius and political pragmatism. Madison's cautious gaze from the coin's surface seems to acknowledge the weight of the union he helped create, a weight you can literally hold in your palm. The narrative you become part of when you acquire this coin is one of legacy and preservation. You are not just a buyer. You are a curator of American numismatic history. You are safeguarding an artifact that future generations will study and cherish, its value compounded by each passing decade. Do not underestimate the momentum behind modern presidential coins. They are the classic collectibles of the 21st century, and James Madison's issue is a cornerstone. Its value is demonstrably high for those who seek quality, and its potential for future appreciation is grounded in the immutable law of limited supply and increasing demand. Therefore, to pursue the James Madison presidential dollar is to make a wise and patriotic investment. Target the highest grade you can secure. Focus on those pristine proof specimens from San Francisco and understand that you are acquiring a tangible asset whose story is the story of America itself. Its maximum value, seen in those perfect PR70 DCM examples, reaches into the hundreds of dollars, a figure destined to climb as history's lens focuses ever more brightly on the founders. This coin is a call to action. It is an invitation to own a piece of the Constitution, to invest in a legacy, and to secure a treasure whose worth is measured in both precious metal and profound historical capital. The portrait of James Madison is more than an image. It is an endorsement of value from the father of American government himself. Secure yours and hold history accountable.